अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स। लास्ट टॉपिक में हमने डिस्कस किया था कि इफ a wave meets any boundary between two different values of the impedances, then how much part is reflected back and how much part is transmitted through this boundary. ठीक है, हमने ये देखा था कि अगर किसी भी बाउंड्री पे कोई भी वेव अगर वहाँ पे इंसिडेंट होती है, ठीक है, तो उसका कितना पार्ट जो है वो इसमें से रिफ्लेक्ट बैक होगा और कितना जो होगा ट्रांसमिट होगा। तो अब हम देखते हैं कि कोई भी हमारे पास एक बाउंड्री है, फॉर एग्जांपल वी हैव अ बाउंड्री एट x इक्वल्स 0, ठीक है, एंड सम एनर्जी इज इंसिडेंट टू दिस बाउंड्री। सो अब हम एनर्जी की टर्म्स में इसको देखेंगे, ठीक है। लास्ट में हमने रिफ्लेक्शन और ट्रांसमिशन कोफिशिएंट्स की फॉर्म में इसको देखा था। अब हम इसको एनर्जी की टर्म्स में देखेंगे कि फॉर एग्जांपल इफ वी हैव सम इंसिडेंट एनर्जी at a boundary, okay, then some part of it, this energy will be reflected back, okay, and some part of it will be transmitted through the boundary, okay. So that's my transmitted energy, okay. So the energy, total energy arriving at the बाउंड्री इज माई इंसिडेंट एनर्जी, ठीक है। जो एनर्जी यहाँ पे which is the energy which is arriving at the boundary is the incident energy, and the energy which is leaving the boundary, that is my reflected energy plus transmitted energy. इस टॉपिक में हम ये प्रूफ करेंगे कि टोटल एनर्जी इज कंजर्व्ड इन दिस प्रोसेस। जितनी एनर्जी इंसिडेंट है बाउंड्री पे उतनी ही एनर्जी लीव, that much amount of energy is leaving the boundary, ठीक है। the amount of energy which is arriving at the boundary will be equal to the energy which is leaving from the boundary, ठीक है। जो arriving energy है हमारी वो सिर्फ इंसिडेंट एनर्जी है, और लीविंग एनर्जी क्या है हमारे पास, रिफ्लेक्टेड एनर्जी एंड प्लस ट्रांसमिटेड एनर्जी। तो हम इस स्ट्रिंग की यूनिट लेंथ सपोज करते हैं, और यूनिट लेंथ के मैस को हम सपोज करते हैं डेट इज रो। सो इन दिस केस एनर्जी वी नो दैट टोटल एनर्जी को हम लिख सकते हैं ई, वी कैन राइट, वी हैव जनरल फार्मूला फॉर ई फॉर ए मैकेनिकल ऑसिलेटर, वी हैव रो ओमेगा स्क्वायर ए स्क्वायर। I can label this as equation number 1. Okay. So ये हमने चैप्टर 1 में हमने ये फार्मूला पढ़ा था एनर्जी का, डेट इज 1/2 s a स्क्वायर, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे हम मैस को हम जो स्ट्रिंग की यूनिट लेंथ कंसीडर कर रहे हैं, और उसके मैस को हमने लीनियर मास डेंसिटी उसकी रो से डिनोट किया हुआ है। तो इस तरह से ये फार्मूला हमारे पास 1/2 रो ओमेगा स्क्वायर ए स्क्वायर बन जाएगा। So if this energy is traveling within the unit mass with wave velocity c, so then the rate of energy transfer would be energy into velocity. So the rate of energy transfer, so I can write rate of energy transfer through unit length of this string would be energy multiplied by wave velocity. So my energy is 1/2 rho omega square a square into c. So that I can label it as equation 2. So the rate at which the incident wave is arriving at the boundary x equals 0. So rate at which the incident wave is arriving, incident energy is arriving at boundary x equals 0. So I can write this. So मेरे पास जो यहाँ पे इंसिडेंट जो इस तरफ जो हमारे पास इम्पीडेंस है, that is ρ1 and that is ρ1 and c1, और इस तरफ जो मेरे पास इम्पीडेंस है बाउंड्री की दूसरी तरफ, डेट इज rho to C2. तो मैं इंसिडेंट एनर्जी विच इज अराइविंग एट द बाउंड्री, उसके लिए मैं इक्वेशन लिख सकता हूँ। तो उसके लिए मैं इक्वेशन लिखूंगा। सो दैट वुड बी 1/2 ρ1 C1 omega square A1 square. So A1 is the amplitude of the incident energy, incident wave, and omega is the frequency, and ρ1 and C1, that's my impedance. So if I put the ρ1 C1 equals Z1, then my equation would be 1/2 Z1 omega square A1 square. Okay, I used here Z1 equals ρ1 C1, and I can label it as equation 3. Okay, that's the energy which is arriving at the boundary. Okay, so the rate at which the energy leaves the boundary. So energy is leaving from the boundary in the form of reflected energy and the transmitted energy. So the energy, total energy leaving the boundary would be the sum of the energy in the form of reflected wave and energy in the form of transmitted wave. So I will write here the sum of these two energies. So it would be 1/2 ρ1 C1 omega square B1 square. Here B1 is the amplitude of the reflected wave, plus 1/2 ρ2 C2 omega square A2. A2 is the amplitude of my transmitted wave. Okay, so if I here again I will use here the rho C equals Z. Rho1 C1 would be Z1 and rho2 C2 would be equal to Z2. So I will reach this result 1/2 C1 omega square B1 square plus 1/2 Z2 omega square A2 square. Okay, and I can label it as equation number 4. इक्वेशन 4 में हम अपने लास्ट टॉपिक से हम so we will use the formulas from the last topic. Formula, we had derived the formula for the reflection coefficient as B1 over A1 equals Z1 minus Z2 divided by Z1 plus Z2, and the formula for the transmission coefficient was A2 divided by A1 equal to 2Z1 Z1 plus Z2. यानी यहाँ से हम B1 और A2 की वैल्यूज फाइंड कर सकते हैं, and we can put these values in our equation 4. So if I will use these values in equation 4, so I will get, so my equation 4 will become 1/2 Z1 omega square, and I will get, if I will put the value of B1 square, then I will get Z1 minus Z2 divided by Z1 plus Z2 and A1 square plus 1/2 Z2 omega square. If I will put the value of here A2 from this relation, okay, so I will get 2Z1 divided by Z1 plus Z2 square and A1 square. Okay, if I will solve this equation. Okay, so I will leave this solution for you. Okay, अगर मैं इसको if I will do a one step, so it would be 1/2 omega square a1 square. So I can take omega square and a1 square from this equation as common, and then I will be left with z1 minus z2 so it was a square. Okay, z1 minus z2. Okay, their square, and also I will write this z1 here. Okay, plus I will take 4 z1 square z2 and divided by, I take LCM of these, so I will get z1 plus z2 whole square. Okay, so I can label it as equation number 5. Okay, if I will solve this portion, okay, if I will 1/2 omega square a1 square. Okay, so omega square a1 square, if I will solve this portion, so I will not solve it, I will leave this for you. So it would be equal to z1. So some terms will be cancelled if you will open z1 minus z2 whole square and z1 plus z2 whole square. So some terms will be cancelled. So I will be left with only z1. Okay, and if I label it as equation 6, so you will note that it's the same equation as equation number it was equation number 3. Okay, so incident the energy which was arriving at the boundary was 1/2 z1 omega square a1 square, and energy which is leaving the boundary, that's also the same, 1/2 omega square a1 square z1. So both of my energies are here constant, so which means that energy is conserved. So thus the energy is conserved, and our energy is arriving at the boundary in the incident wave, leaves the boundary in the reflected and transmitted waves. स्टूडेंट्स इसके साथ ही हम एक और फार्मूला भी यहाँ पे ड्राइव कर सकते हैं. इफ आई वांट टू फाइंड द रिफ्लेक्टेड एंड ट्रांसमिटेड इंटेंसिटी कोफिशिएंट्स, सो देन आई कैन आल्सो फाइंड फ्रॉम हियर. सो what would be the reflection intensity coefficient? So that would be reflection, that would be the ratio of the reflection energy divided by incident energy. So I know my reflected energy is Z1 B1 square, and if I will take the ratio, so it will be Z1 A1 square. So I can write it as Z1 और Z1 cancel हो जाएंगे, और I will be left with B1 over A1. सो अगर जो मेरे पास रिफ्लेक्शन कोफिशिएंट है, अगर मैं सिंपली उसका अगर मैं स्क्वायर लूँगा, सो दैट वुड बी माय रिफ्लेक्शन इंटेंसिटी कोफिशिएंट. सो आई विल बी लेफ्ट विद Z1 minus Z2 divided by Z1 plus Z2. Okay. Similarly, I can find transmitted intensity coefficient. So that would be the ratio of the transmitted energy divided by incident energy. So that would be equal to Z2 A2 square divided by Z1 A1 square. So I will get my answer 4 Z1 Z2 divided by Z1 plus Z2 square. So my transmission intensity coefficient would be this one. Okay, so I can discuss here a special case if Z1 equals Z2. So in that case, no energy would be reflected and impedances are said to be matched. Okay, if Z1 equals Z2, then it would be a case of impedance matching and no energy would be reflected back.